Another Navi returnee as another member of the Zodiac Series, no less, it is LBR00 Libra, with a kit of Gravity Guard, Anti-Air, Anti-Sea, Float Legs, and the leg ability of Supremacy, which grants a damage reduction if the attacker's leg type is the same as yours. Unfortunately, as rather wide-bodied and aesthetically pleasing as Libra may be, unfortunately her aesthetic is about as far as her viability goes. Gravity Guard, honestly, is a pretty less than niche defense skill, if I'm entirely honest. All it does is that it's a basic defense skill, which means that she will intercept all incoming attacks, but she will negate specifically gravity-based ones. That includes press, break, and break hammer specifically. If it's any of those, there's 0 damage. But if it's anything else, she essentially will take the damage to her face, which basically makes her a glorified meat shield. So basically, it's along the lines of saying, I am basically taking all damage from my friends except for these attacks. Have at it. Anti-air and anti-sea honestly can be pretty conventionally used under the right circumstance, but unfortunately in regular use, I honestly would faster recommend and suggest something else, as they're only very specifically niche to flight-based and sea-based legs respectively, which makes them kind of a pain in the neck to use conventionally. Float legs, however, is probably her saving grace, as it means that she's going to have an A rank on every terrain across the board, S rank of course on cyber, but the leg ability Supremacy also is kind of nice, as it grants a damage reduction if you and your attacker rather have the exact same leg type. So basically, in this case, if another float-based leg is attacking Libra, it means that she will be getting a damage reduction thanks to the leg ability of Supremacy kicking in. Unfortunately, that unfortunately is not enough to save her for her viability and overall versatility. As a pure set score, I would still have to rate her about a 4 out of 10 at the most, because again, she is very niche. Her defense skill is honestly less than desired, and more of a hindrance than anything else. It's more or less a 2-turn meat shield, and then she goes down. As mixed parts, however, I'd rate her just a little higher at a 5 out of 10, primarily for her legs, but also in the sense that you could use her arms, maybe in a rare sense where you might have to use anti-air, anti-sea to maybe gain an edge over someone who's using that particular leg. But if not, she's primarily going to be there just for collection. Farm her just for the sake of farming her. You can say, I have Libra, I have her raised, but that's about as far as I would take it, unfortunately.